What's going on, guys? It's Asthmatic here. And last week I was over at my friend's house for a little bit. I swung by there to pick something up after school, and naturally he was playing Halo. And when he was done playing, he turned off his Xbox and then he went to go have his dinner. And I was sitting there talking to his girlfriend for a couple minutes when I realized that his TV was still on. I was like, dude, your Xbox turned off. I was like, don't you have your Kinect set up to shut down your TV when that happens? And he goes, you can do that? And I thought, okay, if this guy, who is so much a part of the Xbox community, doesn't know that you can use your Kinect to control your TV, then there's probably a lot more people who don't know as well. So today on Xbox News, we are going to talk about using your Kinect to control not only your TV, but other devices in your living room as well. So let's get into it. First off, there's a lot of different devices that your Kinect can control using infrared, because your Kinect obviously has an infrared emitter on it. So you can control things like your television, your cable box, your audio receiver, and your TV tuner. And I say "and" because you can do all four of those things, separately and at the same time. In that you set up a remote code for all of those, and then it just works. So for me, the only one of those things that I have in my living room is my TV. So I have it set up so when I walk in and I say Xbox on, and my console turns on and it turns on my television. And then when I turn it off, it turns off my television as well. So real quick, how do you set this up? In the new Xbox One experience, you're going to go to Settings, and then there's going to be, down on the bottom of the list, there's going to be a selection that says TV and One Guide. You select that, and then you're going to have a box that says Device Control. And I'm looking over here because I actually have it up on my TV. And so then it's going to have a list of those four device types that I listed before, and you can select, say, your TV, and then it's going to need the remote code. Now, in my experience, the Kinect, and I've had the TV that I first had, and then I got a new TV, and on both of those sets, the Kinect has been able to auto-detect the remote code, so I haven't had to go Google it or look in my owner's manual or anything. I just said, hey, I got a new TV, and it did it all. It found it out itself. So then there's, when you have your devices set up, there's a selection for device power options, and you can choose whether or not you want to send an on signal, send an off signal, or toggle the power, because certain TVs you can actually tell it on or off, because maybe you have a 5.1 surround sound in your room or in your living room that has a Bluetooth receiver, and you've got your phone hooked up to that, and you're there playing music, and then when you turn on your Xbox, you don't want to send the toggle power and turn off your audio while you turn on your TV and stuff. So you have the actual on or off for some of those devices that you can use, which just increases your functionality and gives you more control over your environment. For your cable box or TV tuner, you obviously have changing the channel and all that sort of stuff that you can do wherever my remote is, which I don't see it right here. The Xbox One Media Remote has a channel selector on it, so if you've got that set up, then you use that remote to control your Xbox, which controls your cable box. Again, this is the idea of the Xbox One, is it brings everything in your living room, all of your media entertainment devices, into one place and can be controlled from one place with one thing. So you can use your controller or your voice most of the time, or that remote for that stuff. So like I said, you can turn these things on and off. You can do that. It does this automatically when your console comes on and off. You can adjust the volume on your audio receiver, but for me, I actually use that on my TV, because my settings, I pull my audio from my TV and then it goes there. Because what I can do is I can use the command Xbox volume up, Xbox volume down, or Xbox mute/unmute to do all of those things. And there's actually a way in, let me go find it real quick, and I don't see it. There's a way, there's a setting where you can choose exactly how many ticks of the audio scale that's going to go up or down. So if however your TV is set up, like for me, it's 5 every time. So when I say volume up, comes up 5, down goes down 5, and all that. So if however your setup is, you can fine tune that to fit you just right. So overall, this is a really cool feature of the Xbox One. It is something you have to have the Kinect for. So if you don't have the Kinect, sorry. But I have a completely separate video on whether or not you should have a Kinect. You can check it out if you want right here. And yeah, these features are super cool, and if you've got a Kinect and you've got your Xbox as the center point of your living room, you should definitely use these things, because it only enhances the experience and it helps make your Xbox more powerful, and yeah, it's awesome. So I'm going to start rambling, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the video off right here. This has been Asthmatic talking about using your Xbox One with Kinect to control everything in your living room. As always, I'll be in the comments below for any other questions, and subscribe to stay updated on Xbox news. Thanks, guys.